Hello, welcome to LEV Toys. Sophie and Henry are now the proud parents of 3 beautiful babies, 2 little boys and a baby girl, and you have been giving me the most marvellous name suggestions. Well, we haven't chosen them yet, so make sure you keep those name suggestions coming in. But before we name these babies, we need to make some room for them because there is not enough room for Sophie and Henry and 3 babies to all grow up in this teeny tiny studio apartment. So we are going to renovate the second floor of the old Heartlake Performance School and make the most wonderful room for these babies. So let's take all of this old furniture out. And there go the chairs, and oh, this one's been seated in there quite firmly. Let's get that one out. We're going to pull some of the walls out too because I want just a bit more space in here. We want a bit more open living. Look at this. This has been stuck on the same picture for years. We'll remove this computer and this old table and we'll rip this door out and this bathroom, well, it's got to go. Goodbye toilet, goodbye sink. Now we have got a reasonably open space, so let's take these rooms off and see what we're going to do with them to turn them into some babies' rooms. So we'll work on this one first, and I'm going to we can't have this wall here because it's got a sticker of all the music blackboard on it. So let's take it out and let's put in something else which we might put some more windows in. So let's see how we go. We'll build up the walls with the same colour as was there before, but let's put some little windows in just to add some more light, because light just makes everything really cheerful. And now we can just put back on the existing bits that I took off, and we've just made some extra light. And I'm going to take this, well, hold on, I've just knocked that wall out. I don't want that wall gone. I'm going to take that little out-hang bit out, but we're going to put these on so that I can add some pictures or something onto the wall. And now this room's a wonderfully clean, empty slate for us to get started on. Now, the first thing these babies are going to need are places to sleep. We already had one crib up there, one little cot for one little baby up in the studio apartment. Now, I've taken that out from upstairs because all the babies are going to sleep down here on the second floor. So here's the one for the little baby girl. Have you let me know what names you would like it? Make sure you have, because we're going to choose very soon. And another one now in maybe red and blue for our little blue wrapped baby boy. Looks just so bright and cheerful. He's gonna love it in there. Hopefully it's not so bright that he can't sleep. Oh, Henry's so tired, he's falling into the cot. Sophie and Henry must be so tired. And a green one with some yellow and blue because it's nice to mix it up a bit. Beautiful one for the little green wrapped baby boy. So we have 3 cots, and we could just snuggle them all nice and closely in together on the floor, but I thought we might tier them so that we could see them all individually. So they're going to be on tiers, like a baby cot cake, kind of. So the little blue baby boy is up here, and the girl is going to be in between the 2 boys so that they don't argue. And here's the little green wrapped baby boy down the bottom. And look, now you can see them all. And on each of their bed heads, they're each going to have their own special teddy. There are 3 different teddies for 3 very individual little babies. What else do we need in this room? We need a few things. We're going to put a little teeny tiny book stand down here so we can display the baby book. They're all going to share this baby book. All of their pictures and all of their information is going to go into the one book. And over here on this stand is the big blue stuffed bear that they got given from their Auntie Olivia. They're going to have so many toys, these babies. They are so spoiled. And next to all of that, we are going to need somewhere to change their nappies. So this is going to be their change table. And I think it looks as though it's going to be big enough. We'll put a nice smooth, and we'll pretend it's soft part to change them on. Some baby lotion up there and a little pile of fresh nappies. So they're right there close to hand when Sophie or Henry change these babies' nappies. And yes, they do fit on there just perfectly. So we'll install that over here next to the wall. That's wonderful. it's looking great. Newborns don't need a whole heap of stuff. It's only when they get older that they start needing more things to stimulate them. When they're weeny babies, they only need nappies and food and sleep and lots of hugs. And we're going to put this light here above the change table so that poor tired Sophie and Henry can see what they're doing when they're doing all those late night nappy changes. And a cute little card, let's be friends, up here on the wall just to make it look really decorative. Put that little green wrap baby back in his bed. And what else do we need? We might need a chair. Definitely a chair for sitting in to cuddle the babies or to feed them. It needs to be comfortable. This is very, very important for a feeding chair. So this one looks nice and snug. Nice and low to the ground too. And we'll snuggle this over here in the corner. I actually want to be able to situate it on an angle. So I'm going to put a single stud right in the middle. And that way I can basically put it anywhere I want. There, except not there. I want it just a little bit further forward. There. Now, I know it looks as though it's in the doorway, but we're not going to use that doorway a whole heap. Or we can just move the chair out of the way when we're not using it. And lastly for this room, a mat for the floor, a rug for the floor. And I found the perfect stickers to really cheer it up. It's perfect. We're going to put it here. No, we're not. We're going to put it, not there either, about here. There we go. Look, this is the baby's sleeping room. It looks calm. It looks comfortable, it looks bright and colourful too, and it's got everything you're gonna need for newborn babies. Look after 3 of them at the same time. Now, in the other side of this floor, we are going to do some more pulling apart of the walls because we're gonna make a playroom, and we're gonna get rid of that wall because it had all those bathroom stuff on it. We're gonna put some windows down close to the ground so that the babies can actually crawl right up to them and have a look out at the outside world. And right here in the corner, I'm going to put a piece with a hole in it because I want to stick something out of this part of the wall. You'll just have to wait and see. And then we'll put the rest of the wall back. There, quick renovation. I also want to get rid of this. Oh, goodness, I've collapsed everything. That's okay. We'll all go back together nice and neatly again. I want to take that little bit of the wall, that little intruding piece of the wall out. So I'll leave that hook bit there. I've got plans for that. So first up, I'm going to put this cool newish black piece here, and I want to put a great big butterfly hanging on the wall. I'm going to use this, which is actually a minifigure decoration for butterfly wings, and this is the only way I can actually get it to stay on. So we're going to pop it on the little black sticky out bit, and look at that, now we've got a corner butterfly hanging. And it just brightens up that side of the playroom. So pretty. And we're going to put a baby cage here in the corner, also known as a playpen, to keep the babies contained when they start to move around. That's definitely necessary. They get into everything. So cute little playpen, and we might just put a star toy up there on the side. They can reach up for that when they get bigger. How's it looking, Henry? He's just checking the playpen for structural integrity. It's going to be very important. And we're going to need places to store all these toys because these babies have been absolutely spoilt by their aunts and their uncles. So some shelves to put them all on. And what toys have we got? Well, there are some cute little toy cars, little vehicles. They're so cute and they're so easy for little hands, little chubby hands to grab. Still, these babies are too little for all this stuff yet. They can have such a grand time playing in here when they are just that bit older. So a couple of little vehicles down the bottom shelves there. And on the next shelf, they have got a doll's house. Or it could be building blocks, but I think it's doll's house. And we've got these teeny tiny Lego figures for them to play. The Lego dolls to play in the doll's house with. We'll put that on the second shelf. Snug those little dolls in next to the house. They're so cutie patootie, those tiny Lego figures. And for when they're much older, they've got a Lego set, a special one. And it's going to go up here, just on display on the top of the shelves at the moment because they're way too little. They will just swallow the Lego at the moment if they have any. And the cutest little toy yellow frog. Very adorable. They've got lots of toys already on these shelves. Wonder how many more are still to come. So the shelves are installed. Oops, hold on. I've just knocked... Oh, hold on. Let me just reset all of these again. There we are. There we go. And they got this cute little stuffed penguin. It looks just like Pengu. It says Pengu the penguin, and he goes in the corner. Makes a wonderful display piece. And what else? Let's move Henry out of the way. We've still got a bit more space here to fill. Let's put in another light up here on our little sticky outy bit left over from the wall we removed. And the light's a special one because it's got a balloon puppy as part of its decoration. And we've got the light on the top, and I think I might add a bit of yellow down the bottom as well on the underneath. And that will really fill that light out. That's lovely. That's a wonderful little wall light. What else? Oh, we need a high chair. That's a bit too exciting. So we've only got really room for one high chair at the moment. We're really going to have to think about how we're going to feed all these babies. But let's put this high chair over here in this little space. They're still too little for a high chair, so we'll just store it there for now. And we'll put a play mat down on the floor in nice bright colours again. So many bright colours in here. Babies love all the bright colours. Stimulates their senses. Makes it very interesting for them to look around. And some nice big toys for them to play with on the playmat. Look at this stuffed bunny. Isn't it the cutest thing? Put it over here on the playmat. And I think a wind-up toy car. This will be really great for them to practice their gross motor skills. And it'll just be fun to drive around on the playmat. Oh, look, there it goes. We can drive it over here, and it can go all over the floor, and that means Sophie and Henry will trip over it in the middle of the night because it'll just be left out. Poor Sophie and Henry, the perils of being a parent. Let's try out this high chair with one of our little babies. There, he looks so cute in there. He looks teeny tiny in that high chair. So now the babies have got a playroom, and they have got a nursery, and Henry is just checking out this playroom. He just wants to play with all the toys himself, I think. I know I would. It looks like so much fun in there. Let's install these rooms back into our apartment block. And this apartment block is really starting to look very colourful and full of life. A whole new family, a whole big family in it. So there are the babies' rooms, their nursery and their playroom. And we'll put the little studio apartment up on the top. And, now we've got a big empty space next to the bed, so we might just make a nice, quick, easy stand for Henry's guitar, so that way it's not just lying down on the floor next to the lounge, because with babies around, that guitar is not going to be safe. It's going to be broken in an instant. So if we put it on a stand, it might be a little bit safer. What do you think, Henry? Yes, he thinks it's awesome, and it is. So let's have a look at how these all look together. Those two top floors look fantastic. What are we going to put on the bottom level of this apartment block? What do you think we should renovate the first floor of this apartment block into? It's going to be so much fun, and it's going to look absolutely spectacular when it's finished. And now Sophie and Henry have got all the room in the world for these babies. Mind you, babies grow very quickly, and they're going to outgrow this room very soon. So we'll have to renovate this floor again pretty quickly too, to make toddler rooms and children rooms, and they could each have their own individual rooms, all themed to their own tastes. I've got so many ideas. It's going to be so much fun. So make sure you subscribe, share and like my videos. And if you haven't already told me what baby names you want, you better do it quickly because we're going to choose them very, very soon. Bye!